How's everybody's evening? Ready for some more Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask? I am! By the way, I'm turning this down because I've been kind of forgetting the last few streams. And also, salute everyone, I'm sort of drinking this evening. I'm still starting. A bit earlier than usual, but you know what? I don't care. It's freaking hot outside. You guys can't see my laptop monitor like I can. I'm looking at the little status bar thing at the bottom, and it says 26, mostly cloudy. It's hot today. It's been a hot day. Ugh. I guess we'll watch this opening play out so I can set up everything. I'm going to quickly set up everything before we start playing the game. But yeah, I'm kind of starting a bit earlier than usual, and I'm kind of already starting to drink as usual too. Let's be honest, guys. By 9 p.m., I'm probably going to be totally hammered and just probably doing the side quest tonight, and probably by then be doing the side quest because I plan to go complete both the snow. Tonight. I thought just kill two birds with one stone, complete Snowhead and then Stone Tower. I'm saving Stone Tower for last because I still have the work point to Stone Tower. I still have to climb the tower to. Maybe I could do this first, get this out of the way, and then right afterwards it's just do Snowhead then Stone Tower. No. Ugh. Okay, that was probably the most painful longest scream I've ever heard. Never did occur to me to like sit through that scream and hear how long that scream was. That was pretty long. How many masks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no! Already, I'm forgetting one thing before I go ahead to do Stone Tower. Where's the Giant's Mask? Yeah, I'm not joking. Where's the Giant's Mask? Oh boy, let's go bring up the spoiler log, see where the Giant's Mask is. Maybe I'll get this off the list first though before I go do these two temples. The idea tonight was beat both temples, 1 3-day cycle both, but then I just realized I need Giant's Mask for the end of Stone Tower. And if I don't have Giant's Mask, well, then I can't finish the game. Wait. Past the Snowhead. It's in Snowhead, actually. Wait. This may work. I'm doing Snowhead. I go back and do the pillar. No problem. Okay. I think this may work, guys. I get the Giant's Mask. Thankfully, is on my way to the temple. Well, it's actually past the temple, but I can still go back and grab it too. Before I go do both, though, I am going to grind for arrows and bombs. This is a better option than going to the trading post. I used to just do the trading post to get both. Alright, I think we're kind of ready now for Snowhead. You know, if Giant Smash was on the way up above a stone tower as well, though, then it would have still worked. But alas, I don't have the map to Icona region. Now, I think the Snowhead pillar is actually the opposite way over here, actually. There's a pillar over here as you go right back to this screen. And you also need the Lens of Truth to get over to the pillar. The way to Snowhead Temple, please contact the Goron Elder if you have any information on whereabouts of the Temple Guard. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I just have to make enough speeding up the ramp then. Okay. Now we just stop. Just put the mask. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Oh no. Little did I realize I needed the Scarecrow song. Little did I realize I needed the freaking Scarecrow song just to get the Giant's mask. Then we're gonna use the Bolero Fire just as the Scarecrow song. Oh crap. That's okay. That's okay. Kind of weird that I'm using Bolero Fire here in Majora's Mask. Although for Ocarina of Time Randomized, I'll also pick the Great Wave Bossa Nova, but I'll have to add a low 8-button note on the end just to make it fill in the 8-note requirements, since New Wave Bossa Nova only uses 7 notes out of the 8. Alright, let's go make up some speed and get across this gap. Oh, you fucking bat! Oh my god! You cocksucker motherfucker! Okay, Snowhead Temple, everyone. Snowhead Temple. Oh shit. After resetting the clock, I have no bombs and arrows, and I only have 10 bombs now. Okay, I guess I'm going back to Klutz and the grind, but before I go to the temple now. But I got some arrows now, but God, I don't want bombs. There we go. Now we got some. All right. This is fine. This is fine. We got plenty now for both Stone Tower and Snowhead. And if I have to grind again for bombs and arrows, so be it. I can go up to Belk Road, perhaps. All right. Wait a sec. I may as well get bottled fairies before I go inside. I may as well get more bottled fairies before I go inside, guys. Remember, if I die, I start this whole... This is all for naught if I die. Cuts to the clock tower. Cuts to the moon crashing. A pretty bad punishment. I think I do have plans to make another seed after this, and maybe for the new seed, I'll finally get rid of the moon crashing thing for if I die. One thing for sure, I already have plans to do another seed, and for the next seed, I plan to ditch some. I haven't done it yet though, but I'll definitely cut out the moon crashing thing for if I die. I don't need a really big punishment for dying in like a temple or something like that. You gotta be kidding me. Lands right in front of me. Lands fucking right in front of me. Could you believe this? Oh, come on! I should have got a powder keg for after. I'm gonna go grab one. I'm gonna go buy one now. Let's just say, not for now though, but for after the temple. I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna do one little thing though before I go on to Stone Tower. One more thing before I do Stone Tower. do they, JR? There we go. That's awful to listen to the ears. Oh God. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the stray fairies or not, Jagar. I found out all the stray fairy rewards for all the temples, junk. Just junk. But yeah, Snowhead should be easy with some fire arrows. Dude, seriously? Okay, Toddle, thank you. There. Oh, what? Bounce out the crate, are you kidding me? Oh, I can't stand listening to the sound from the Snowhead Temple, Jagar. Ugh. Well, maybe my speakers haven't blown off yet, though, but This is sounding like something though that could actually cause that though. Why did I do that? Just why? I may still get the stray fairies, but I'm gonna come back for there's actually two stray fairies down there I have to grab. I'm gonna get them later though. Just right now though, my idea is just to get across this freaking bridge. It is, Jagar. It's supposed to be Shadow Temple and Bottom of the Well. It's just the awful percussion beats in the background I hate. Listen, you hear that sound, right? The dun 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 dun. I can't listen to this theme without that ruining the sound. But yeah, I was unprepared. For everyone watching this on the YouTube premiere, I was unprepared knowing that this was gonna be Shadow Temple. Oh God. Alright, let's go. I guess we'll go get, I guess this will be Stray Fairy number 1, Jagar. Falling down here seems to be a trend right now. Oh God. As for one stray fairy in a really obscure spot though, I do have a plan for it too, Jagar. There's actually one stray fairy somewhere in the simple, right there actually. You see that slope, right? I have an idea to get into that one, but we'll worry about that one later. But one thing's for sure, that one's gonna be for last. I'm sending back here because people are in ads right now. Okay, so now that you're out of an ad, Jagar, I'm going to repeat my message again, though. As for one obscure stray fairy, though, I am going to save this one for last. But you know which one I'm talking about, right? That one up there, that right where that icicle slope is. That one I'm gonna have to save for last. But I do have a plan to get up there, though. I do have a plan, though. Good news is, I have a plan. One thing's for sure, Jagar, I'm gonna have to edit this down a little bit because of the ad. I don't usually pause the game for the ads, but for this one, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to. In fact, I had to go get the Giant's Mask before doing this, Jagar. Giant's Mask was actually outside the temple of Snowhead, but I needed Scarecrow Song. Here I am thinking to myself, I did not know I needed Scarecrow Song. Here I am thinking to myself, I did not know I needed Scarecrow Song. I don't mind Stone Tower. Maybe because though Death Egg Zone Act 2 had one part that where you were going upside down and right side up. I should point out, Jagger, I already started drinking for this evening. We'll see how well I concentrate on doing both temples. Yeah, I had to buy bombs because I still don't have Blast Mask. I guess I'll go look up a Blast Mask later this evening. Since I really do like Blast Mask as well. There was one thing I hope they did fix. How about the Zora controls? I heard Zora controls were pretty bad on the 3DS. I better save those platforms for a bit later. I think this room I could do without fire arrows. Yeah. Oh! Is that one of the stray fairies? Oh yeah, this is where I need magic meter. I could dethaw them, Jaeger, but there's icicles on the ceiling that you could also smash down and then destroy them. There's also frozen icicles on the ceiling, and you just would take 2 arrows with your bow, and then they come right down and you destroy the blocks of ice. Okay, now I'm kind of curious what's in this bottle right here. Well, that's one of the stray fairies, but what? They changed it so that it's like it's trapped in a bottle? I don't get it. I'm so confused. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look at that, Jagar. Right over there. Piece of heart. I'm well aware, though, Jagar, but the game, but with this randomizer, with everything being anywhere, it's pretty much go mode for me right now. Let's just be honest. This is pretty much go mode for me right now, Jagar. I have everything. Oh, I just found a silver rupee and not an ice trap. Nice. Oh! What did I say? There's Blast Mask! Let's go! Yes! I'm happy now. I got Blast Mask. Let's go. I think I got a surf fetch. But whatever. Now for this room, I'm gonna need fire arrows. Oh no. There's only one problem, Jagar. How am I supposed to lure this one down from the ceiling? Same goes for the two of on the first floor, actually. This is probably going to be one temple I'm not going to get the stray fairies for. And then again, and as I said before, Jagar, all the seeds, all the stray fairy temples, I'm just getting junk rewards for doing them. I'm just getting junk. Doesn't matter which temple. All the stray fairy rewards are pretty much junk. Doesn't matter which temple I do. They're all junk. I'll share them later. I'll share them later in the chat. From the spoiler log. Ooh. This one can actually be pretty easy. As long as I jump on the platforms properly. Crap. Oh, so there's a magic jar here. That replaces the one that I saw in the room earlier with the icicles. Oh, there's another stray fairy. Now you troll me with a gold rupee as an ice trap. Wait, I got dungeon map. Did I? the hell did I get? What the hell did I pick up? I'm so confused. If I picked up the one for Woodfall, then that's just pointless because I already have completed a Woodfall temple to begin with. I think I need a running start to jump the platforms. Oh, come on. You know, on second thought, I got a new plan. I got a new plan, Jagar. You're never gonna see this in the regular game. Got it. Got it. All right, let's get out of here. Actually, maybe, Jager, if we get lucky, we might not have to do that room with the obscure room, perhaps. Never mind. I know right away for a fact I'm never going to get all the stray fairies because, let's be real, Great Fairy Mask, gonna be right when I finally do Stone Tower. And here I am now doing doing this tower now instead. But you know what though, Jager? I got double magic meter as early as after Mask Ascent side quest. I got double magic meter as early as the Mask Ascent side quest. How's that, you may ask? One of them was in the temple, was in Woodfall Temple. The other one was completing. The second one was completing the Mask Ascent. That's how early the double magic meter was. Apparently I had to do it twice. Apparently I had to do this twice in a row. The first time I died trying to complete the stupid mask side quest. And then of course though, I did not save anything before doing the Woodfall Temple. So of course though, when I died, the moon crashed and I had to watch all this happen, all this, and then I'm thinking to myself, what did I lose in the process? And I realized I lost every fucking thing I just done up until I did the Mask Ascent. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, you motherfucker. I should just use the mini-map. Look at the mini-map, you dingus. You can see a dot where you know where the Wizrobe is. You dingus. Back to listen to that god-awful music. Just that god-awful percussion beat. Well, the minimap gives you a little dot where he is. So that's how you can tell, Jagar. Wait a sec. Isn't there supposed to be like a chest down here somewhere? Okay, you can tell me then. Oh, crap. Maybe not. I don't think so, actually. Not entirely sure, though. I guess now, time now to go raise the platform up. I was about to say though, Jager, before we do knock this out, I think the platform goes as high as the boss room floor first, or the mini boss, I should say. And we have to get up there first before we can fight the boss. Let's just say though, I remember something in the guide saying that you're supposed to go up to like fight the mini boss first, and then lower, and then knock out the discs afterwards. Oh no, we're already running out of time, Jaeger. Now the first day. That's not good. Wait, now the first day. That's no. I'm missing one more key though. Why is the map glitching? Oh, I knew it. Good God. How can I forget the small key? Fuck my life. I hate myself. I got the stray fairies, and here I am forgetting the fucking small key. You dunce! Okay, so I'm back. Let's take a small recap here for like a very quick minute, just for everyone here. So far though, I missed one small key. I was missing one small key to a certain room, and little did I realize that room right there, off to the left, right near the room that jumps to the left and then goes north. That one room right below there, that room was supposed to have a small key, and I just completely forgot about the small key being there. So now, good news is now I got the key now though. We're kind of getting ready now to go do a room up on the second floor. I should be hitting the discs, lowering the column down, as Jaeger says here in the chat. But I'm gonna hold out on that, just for a very, very quick minute for something I'm about to do, Jaeger. The guide told me something a little differently though before doing it though. The guide told me something a little differently though. Just which room do I have to go to now to get up to the second and third floor? I guess this way, right? Again, Jaeger, I just remember the guide telling me something a little differently though before knocking those pillars, before knocking out those discs. Yes, I should knock out the discs, and I still plan to. Only after I do one certain room first, and then I'll do it. The good news is I can ignore this one just by landing in the net and then climbing up here. Next one though, I'll have to roll as a Goron though. Next one though, I have to roll as a Goron. No other way to do this. I have to roll as a Goron. I knew it. Oh. Better not make me forget, Jagar. Wait a sec. I can do this without the Great Fairy Mask. Hookshot latches onto anything. I might have to get in some. I might hookshot in some really weird, obscure spots where the stray fairies are, but it should be possible to get them all. Strangely enough, there's actually 2 stray fairies here. You're probably wondering how, Jagar. You're probably wondering how, right? Okay. You know, the 2 reptile lizard things. Kill these guys, you get the 2 stray fairies. Yeah, they had to put them down as like the final 2 in the guide as well, which is really weird. How was I even supposed to do these? I'm gonna save these for last. Right before getting the obscure one on the cliff, though. Before getting the obscure one on the cliff. That doesn't make any sense. See what I mean, Jagar? Now, maybe I could have done this before lowering the pillar. I could have still done this after lowering the pillars. Hookshot can latch on anything, as I've mentioned before. That could work. I do have bunny hood. Oh, that was close. There he is. Where the hell is he? I cannot manage with this. Jesus Christ. There we go. Bunny hood pillar jump? Right from here? Right from up here? Or do I have to lower the pillar down first, Jagar? Okay, Jagar. I would usually lower it down with Deku Chopter, but do I need to lower this down first, or jump? Or is this still possible from up here? Alright, I'll lower down the platform now since I've taken care of what I need. sooner I get the simple done, the better. But I might be doing the Goron racetrack before I go right to Stone Tower, though, Jagar. I'm just getting that out here now. Yeah. But I did say to you on Discord, though, I was gonna do this all in one 3-day cycle, but if I can't do it, well, then I just can't do it. Now, where's the chest at? This is where I need to look at the mini-map again. Okay, I can see the platform, so I kind of know where I have to go. Alright. Tally-ho! Oh, and it worked! And it worked! Thank you, Jagar. It was always before though. Before though, I would just get to like the top, take the Deku chopper down, go to the corner, and I would slowly hover down to the platform. Oh, I don't have a Jellicent. I think I have a female one, but not a male one. And strangely enough, Jellicent, there has to be both of a different kind of colored variant for both a male and a female one. Kind of reminds me of Meowstic. Since Meowstic both has a different colored, Meowstic both has a different colored variants of black and white for like both male and female. Sure does save time. Oh dear. Crap, I got away! I got away! You know what? Let's go take care of these two right now. Now the problem with now there is one that's gonna be a bit of a problem. This one right over here, Jagar. You see the entrance, right? There's actually like more than one, and when you put the lens of truth on, there's only one. The other one. I know it's on the platform. I need to look up. Got it! Alright, I'm gonna have to make a small detour first before I lure the discs. One small detour first, and then we're gonna lure the discs and then make our way to the boss. And again, though, Jaeger, pointing out, Stray Fairy's gonna be junk. I would do this in the regular game, though, because, yes, some of the rewards were awesome. Enhanced magic meter for one, defense upgrade, what else? I'm having a brain fart with one of them right now. The spin attack. You get spin attack mastery is one of them. Foley above Foley spin attack. The magic meter, defense upgrade, and then of course the Great Fairy Sword. Oh yeah. Crap, getting this one is a bitch. You know, I think on second thought, I'm just gonna latch onto the bubble, latch near the bubble, and I pop the bubble and grab it. Like right about here. Oh, come on! For fuck's sakes. There we go, we got them all. That wouldn't be possible, right, Jaeger? Not possible? Actually, if I could just get on the bridge. I thought I was screwed and that I was gonna fall. Nope. Oh yeah, I did lower the column. I did lower the discs already. I just have to get to the boss room. I've seen somebody actually get on top and I think like above ground pound as Gornlink or whatever. Yeah, but here I am doing this without a mask with Jaeger, but hookshot lashes onto anything. The problem is, Jaeger, I'm not gonna have Great Fairy Mask until the end of Stone Tower. You know the the Giant's Mask chest? Well, the chest where you get the Giant's Mask is actually where the Great Fairy Mask is. So, we're not going to have Great Fairy Mask until the end of Stone Tower. Ooh. At least the magic pots are something different. Right up its ass, ramming its ass, Jagar. I'm ramming its ass. Oh God. Oh. And I think this guy is getting ready to drop bombs too. Not yet though, but pretty close. I would actually go the opposite way. If only used that icicle beam attack, that magical ice beam attack the opposite way when you go the opposite way. Oh, there's the bombs. There's the bombs now. This guy is pretty close to being weak when he starts dropping bombs. Nintendo, let's get one thing straight. You may as well be remaking Majora's Mask while you're at it. You're remaking Ocarina of Time for Switch 2. You may as well have Majora's Mask on the plan on the rumored bucket right now. Just because, little Jager, let's be honest. Every time Ocarina of Time got re-released, Majora's Mask always sends the follow. And with Ocarina of Time getting remade, Majora's Mask may as well, it's a sure thing. Nintendo will eventually follow up with Majora's Mask. And the 3DS, and when the games got remade for the 3DS, that also did happen too. We had Ocarina of Time at launch, a few years later, Majora's Mask. Alright. I guess we'll go do Goron's racetrack. One thing I'm probably not going to do, Jagar, this. Have to go get the bring the frogs here. It may not seem hard, right? There's two frogs. I know one is in the laundry pool, one is in the southern swamp. And then the other two have to be bosses, both for Great Bay and the Swamp Palace. And then there's two frog mini bosses, both in the swamp and the Ocean Palace. And that just means I have to do both of these temples again, which I'm not looking forward to doing because I just have to defeat the boss. Just the mini boss. So the good news is, though, it's only just the mini boss, and then you can leave. Is there like a... Hang on a sec. Let me leave and come back. Yeah, I know that. I see this treasure chest marking off here off the side of the corner. Is that in the waterfall? It is in the waterfall. But there's nothing here. Oh. Oh. It's invisible. It's invisible. Okay, I like that. Since I haven't done it yet, though, like the others, since I kind of missed out on doing it for both the Great Bay, and also the swamp, we're gonna go return the stray fairies now for Snowhead. And just like I said, Jagger, don't get excited. All these rewards that we do for the stray fairies is junk, so it's gonna be junk. Okay, let's do this without falling off. Puppetar! Puppetar! I got a Larvitar and Tyranitar. Guess what I don't have? Puppetar! In the middle! I'm getting myself a Puppetar. I don't care. Let's do this slow and steady, going up there until I reach the ramp. Then I'll go and roll the ramp. I don't know about me though, Jagger, but I don't have any Puppetars. I have Larvitars and Tyranitars, but I just don't. But I'm missing Larvitar. It's a middle evolution line. Oh no! 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 Come on! Ugh. Oh, I hate myself right now. Thank God it's not too late. What's the candy wrapper on the side mean, Jagar? On my chat, it just shows a piece of candy. What does that mean? I got a rare candy. Okay, okay. You see the Jigger? That's pretty much. That's actually the only good thing we get so far out of the 4 temples. Get used to seeing that for like a few seconds, guys. I'm gonna pause the game, actually. I'm gonna bring up all the stray fairy rewards for you right now, Jagar. I'm gonna bring up all the stray fairy rewards right now. I do like rare candies too. Okay, I found the one for Snowhead. This one seems pretty obvious. Hero Shield. Okay. But man, this one's a huge letdown, Jagar. Have a look at this. That one's a huge letdown. All I'm getting is just a jar for that. May as well be junk. That may as well just be junk. Oh crap. And this one may as well be worthless too, Jagar. This one may as well be worthless too. Oh, and this is also going to be a huge letdown. Yay! More like trash! I pretty much said it well in the chat though, guys. Just yay! More like trash, bro. More like trash. Yay! More like trash, bro. For Ghana, all I'm getting is just a rupee, Jagar. So yay! More like trash, bro. No point. There's no point doing this. Alright, back to Mountain Village. I guess we'll go do the Goron racetrack now. Whoa, wait, what? What? I did not know there was a Keaton grass patch right here, though, for like after spring arrived. And since all the Keaton mask, but since the Keaton grass things, I'm gonna drop something different. There's Kamaro mask. So worth the reward. If I wasn't doing stuck about this 1 3-day cycle, doing all 3 cycles right now, I would actually go back to Clock Town and actually go see and do the Kamaro mask side quest. Finish the one with the you talk to the Rosa sisters. Dance to the Rosa sisters outside West Clock Town. hell is the grotto? Oh, there it is. Oh man, Jagar! And this can only mean... And this is only after I complete Snowhead Temple? This is only after I complete Snowhead? Bottle number 5. Let's go. Yeah. My thoughts exactly. Although I was lucky enough to get through Pirate's Fortress with already 4 bottles on hand. I remember back then though playing the game on N64 and not collecting and not doing the side quest for the bottles. So by the time I got time to do both of my Pirates Fortress and Pinnacle Rocks Zorag side quest, I had to do 2 trips for both because I just didn't have enough bottles to get them all before. Alright, let's go open up the Goron racetrack. We have to do this little side quest trial thing for the Goron, but we got a powder keg of our own. The only thing I hate the Jagger, they had to add a 7th one to the 3DS remake. Why? Just why do we need a 7th one? Now this is going to come off as a bit of a train wreck because all the magic jars have to have something else now. If I had Gorman, if I had Chateau Romani Jagger, this wouldn't be a problem. And the rubber banding AI isn't gonna do me any favors. I just got the royal wallet though. I'll gladly take that. Oh, come on. You know, I think for like the next Siege Jagar, I'm gonna just have these back to magic jars. Oh fucking shit, there was a magic jar right there! What the fuck, game? Oh, stop your fucking whining, you little shit. Oh my god. There's only one way I'm gonna get a Chateau Romani Jagar, I'm getting a Chateau Romani. We're gonna get ourselves a Chateau Romani before we finish this. I'm not proud of what I'm doing next, though, Jagar. I'm not proud. I would love to see Zora Domain getting totally de-thought over. I would love to see that. There we go. I knew with the Great Fairy Sword this would just take a few hits. I did that too, Jagger. I waited years until afterwards. And then I was really disappointed. And then I was disappointed because most of the items though on the D-pad though swapped out the one with the B button. And I hated that. Like, I still found the GameCube one more superior than the Wii. And I did that too, Jagar. But when I heard about the Twilight Princess for Wii U, I did get the Wii U one as well. I'm putting the Now, the plus side is I don't have to fully complete the Mask Ascent side quest since I've already done it once already, but I'm just doing this to get the Chateau Romani since it's on the way through the tunnels that I have to do to get to the end. Just for people watching this on YouTube. In fact, most of the race is gonna. In fact, once I go inside, I think most of everything right here is just gonna get cut to me getting the bottle instead. All right, let's go do the butler race. It's already second day now. Oh man, I don't even think I can do Stone Tower in one day, Jagar. Yeah, right here is where right where it's at. And now we're gonna warp out of here because I don't want to end up falling behind and then losing to this douchebag anyway. I actually have full magic again. That's interesting. I somehow got full magic again, Jagar. There's a piece of heart over here. There's actually 2 underwater chests, by the way. Oh, come on. Are you telling me I can't go around? Well, this was a letdown. I have 3/4 of magic, Jagar. It's time for the Chateau Romani. Oh. It's actually a teal color now. I like that. This up in the spoiler log if I don't finish this. This is my last attempt, and then if I don't find out what it is, I'm looking up the spoiler log. I'm gonna be dreading though if it's one of the masks. But I'm hoping that pretty much though it's junk. I'm just hoping it's junk. Are you for real, you fucking Goron? The rubber banding AI though in this race, oh my god. Oh, fucking shit! Oh my god! Fuck! AI! Good god! Suck a dick, you rubber banding AI! Rubber banding AI, they get ahead of you. They'll end up going way more faster than you. Just to get ahead of you. Every fucking time. I'm ready to look this up in the spoiler log. This is pissing me off. I'm so ready to look this up in the spoiler log. This is pissing me off. Oh, fucking shit. You shut up. Fuck this racetrack. Fuck it. I quit. Looking this up in the spoiler log. I am just hoping not a mask and junk. That's all I'm hoping for right now, just to do this. Just completely junk. Well, to my sigh, to a sigh of relief, it was junk, Jagar. Arrows means nothing. Arrows just doesn't mean shit. Just means fucking zip. But good God. And so far, though, the only good thing I got out of that, Jagar, was just the wallet upgrade. That was the only good thing. This was the only good thing out of the racetrack, Jagar, was just the wallet upgrade. Everything else was junk. That's really cool. Well, Jagar, do you think I still have enough time to do Stone Tower? Or should I just reset the clock right now and start over? Oh God, this fucking frame rate dip. Oh my God. Just about the right time when I had to unpause the game just to look at the clock. Oh my God. You might what? You might have time, or you might have to reset the clock. I don't know, Jagar. The only drawback is I also have to open up a stone tower, Jagar. I don't have the word point open. If I had time, I would have done the Song of Storms Cave first, and Song of Healing on the Mummified Man, and then I would have also done the Pose Sisters of a fight, but I'm ignoring those for now, going right to the tower. Oh God. That's the Redeads making that sound? I think it's the Redeads. I remember going through Ancient Castle again, and the Redeads made that noise too, so it has to be the Redeads making that noise. Deku, no! Now, I'm probably gonna be complaining about using Deku Mask, but when I don't want to. Oh, because I'm using the small controller and the D-pad on this thing sucks. They put a nice small D-pad, but it seems to mash up all the inputs very closely together as well, causing some painful mispresses. No! Made it to the top, Jigger. I'm at the top. Yay! And there's the Gubble's mask. I know what I'm doing after I finish this temple. All right, I'm in. Oh no. Spirit Tomb? I don't think I got a Spirit Tomb. Right now, trying to level up a Gallade, but all I have to do is just capture Pokemon. Should I really grab these things? Should I? I've already showed them what I'm getting for all of them now. And all I'm getting for this is just a rupee. Just a Nari rupee. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to be doing, just about completing the temple. Actually, what's stopping me right now, Jagar, to completing this temple? Completing it, or I should say, what's stopping me from completing it right set up right now? Just be honest, Jaeger. What's really stopping me to completing this whole temple right set up right now? Well, I was waiting for you to say nothing, but yes. I was about to say, Fire Temple again? Now I'm hearing Woodfall Temple for Upside Down. Yeah, the theme sounds very similar. And we already heard Fire Temple already when we were doing the Ancient Castle of Ikana. For fuck's sakes, dude. Already becoming dead of the second day. I'm getting worried, Jagar. At least I'm not playing with the clock sped up. Oh god, I do not want to go through that again. Died Quentin's idea before he got banned, and I only went as far as completing the first temple before ditching the sea, before calling it uncompleted. Incomplete. I don't want to go through that again. But rate me that it was an easy seed. This is probably what killed the friendship for good. Actually, him telling me this. Actually, I said I called you Di Quentin now. Yeah. Focus on the game. Back to the game. I'm gonna have to edit this all out though, Jagar, because like I said, this is gonna be a premiere for the YouTube channel. They don't need to know about this. No one needs to know about this. Crap, I didn't get an Ambra. Fuck. I already have one though. Maybe I shouldn't complain too much, but again, having a late, I'm trying to level up. Trying to level up so I can mega evolve it. I'd rather level up my... I think I got a Mareep. I'd rather level that up to a Flaffy and then an Ampharos instead. Because Mega Ampharos is awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to spin around. And strangely enough, there's nothing really stopping me from doing the tower right side up because I already have the dungeon map and compass going into this place. The only thing I need is just the boss key. And I think the boss key is still in its default location like the regular game, so finding it will be easy. I think this is a strafe area, but let's find out. Oh yeah, it is. Same as the treasure chest underneath us. That that is upside down now that I can't open. Yeah, that's right. Float away, you stupid Poe bastard. I don't need you. Oh, there's a second one. Perfect. Wait. Is there a third one too? Holy crap, there is 3. Holy crap. I just saw 3. Isn't there usually 2 in that room, Jagar? Isn't there usually supposed to be 2 in that room? I figured. We'll get the Great Fairy Mask when we go fight the Igor boss up there that we just passed. Well, I already shared this once in the back in the last part, Jagar, but we're gonna do it again. Just forget about killing regular enemies. Just forget about regular RNG drops for killing regular enemies, guys. All you need is just kill. All you do is just kill the blue bubbles with light arrows, and it just and they just drop you purple rupees every time. I think before I finish the game, Jagar, I'm gonna look up the sword upgrades. Here I am now, completing the last temple without the gilded sword. Usually I would always have it after, I would usually have it right by the time I'm gonna get ready to do the Great Bay Temple. You think so? Do we really need that? I'm beginning to run out of arrows now. Thank God I have the stone mask. Okay, let's try and jump over there, Link, not start hanging off the cliff like an idiot. Actually, screw it. What? Just what? All right. Oh, Jesus Christ, this place is a fucking maze. Yeah, I got the boss key. I wish these guys gave me my arrows, though. Jesus Christ, I'm running out of arrows. I'm down to 10 arrows. Jagger, just tell me your arrows are not necessary to defeat Twin Mold, Sega. Your arrows, you'll be fine. You don't need arrows to defeat Twin Mold. Unlike the 3DS port, you will need arrows. Okay, well, I'm trying this with hookshot then. Alright, there we go. Now, Jagar, remember this is the Giant's Mask, right? So what do we get for Giant's Mask? Great Fairy Mask. 1, 2... Oh, we're only missing 3 masks left. I'm gonna have to probably look up the guide, though, on which ones I'm missing, though. Alright, let's go use the milk up. One serving's only gonna give us 5, but I'm using it both times to give me 10 hearts. So now my health is fully replenished going into the boss. And don't worry, I'm planning to get the Giant's Mask up pretty soon, Jagar. There's one plus side for doing this boss fight though. After getting the thing, I don't have to worry about running out of magic. After getting the Chateau Romani. Oh! Ooh! Oh, I got arrows again! Maybe I'll randomize these pots for something else instead. Maybe though. We'll see. I'll look into it. Can I still use the Great Fairy Sword? I'm kind of stuck with the Kokiri Sword. Oh well. This is where I really miss the Gilded Sword right now, Jagar. Really miss Gilded Sword. Everyone's is in an ad break right now when I'm fighting the boss. No one is missing much anyway because right now this boss fight sucks. I'm stuck doing this with just a basic sword and I can't use the Great Fairy Sword on this thing. Welcome back, everyone. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. This boss fight sucks. Oh, finally! After an exorbitant amount of hits, I finally killed one of Twin Mold's heads. Only one of them! I still have to kill another! Jaeger, I would cheese this much more sooner right now if I could only use Great Fury Sword in this fight. Too bad I can't. I would cheese this sooner if I could only use Great Fury Sword. Why do they have to restrict one boss for you to wear a mask? Like the Giant's mask, Nintendo. Why? Can't even use this outside boss fights. I think one person tried to use it anywhere, and then the game just glitched up and soft locked right up. Yeah, basically tried this on an emulator, and then had the cheats and then put on the cheat for like have the mask of a worn anywhere. There we go, finally. And I'm already tired, dude. A red potion? A red potion? I just wasted one of my battle of fairies. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. There's still plenty of time. Again, I seen a video on YouTube where one guy used a cheat on emulator and made it and set the mask to be worn anywhere. And he tried using it in the middle of Clocktown, and the game kind of glitched out a little bit though. But it seemed like though the game also soft locked up on him as well. There we go. Uh, I'm gonna pause and use the bathroom pretty shortly, Jagar. Why is the mailman doing a late night delivery run? Wait, isn't he giving... Wait, I'm thinking of why. Doesn't he ever send out a letter to himself, though, just to leave? That might be it. He might have been sending out a letter to himself, just asking himself to flee. I'm gonna BRB. Well, I remember though he does eventually write a letter to himself, and then he puts it in one of the post boxes, and then eventually, then during his mail, and then his mail delivery run for like the second or the third day, he eventually gets his letter and finally reads it to himself though, just to tell himself to flee. I heard something about that. Like, he sends a letter to himself. And if we actually do this whole couple side quest to get in the postman at Jagar, we'll see inside the office the letter that he gives to himself, though, asking him to flee. Asking himself to flee. I think this is where I'm going to go deposit my rippings and reset the clock. What's that sound, Jagar? I know that's the sound of the Tites getting hit, but this sound? I don't even know what that is. Well, I figured if I were to get the temples done, I would do the couple smash side quests. Even though the end temple rewards, even though the end rewards, I did pretty much keep a good bee the jellies from the Igor monster. Well, I guess. And then again, now I don't really have to do much until it's time to go check in, right? Like 1:40 in the afternoon, right? 1:40, 1:50, somewhere around there. Maybe the main reason though I'm getting confused for 140 is just because of when I was in high school, I used to have a lunch break around 12:30, and it would not be until 1:40 when the next class would start. Actually, no, I'm getting that wrong. Actually, no, I'm getting that wrong. Actually, no, I'm getting that wrong because it was like I think it was like 11:30 in the morning, and then it would be like 12:35 when lunch was over. Yeah, actually, that was. It was actually when the third period ended. It would actually be the gap between the third and final class of the day. We had only 4 classes when I was in high school, and every other day the third and fourth classes would always swap. The afternoon classes would always swap for every other day. The 2 classes in the morning would pretty much stay the same. Only the afternoon classes would always swap every other day. Every day it would just be they would be swapped. But anyway, though, back on point though. When the third period ended, though, but we would only have like a 10-minute window to go right from our third class to our fourth class, and you would only have like 10 minutes though, just to go hang out, talk with your friends, or like whatever though, until it was time to go to the next class. Come to Canada, then, Jagar. Go to my school. You'll see things are a little different here. A little different. The afternoon classes were pretty much we're always swapping around each other for like every day. Every day the afternoon classes would always trade each other. I would usually have study hall be either before or after lunch. I have no idea what this seam is. Oh, I was about to say, I think I'm missing the Mask of Sense, and there's the Mask of Sense. Well, that's Gorman. I was about to say, Yanja doesn't leave her desk yet. Let's go quickly check in before the mailman shows up and ruins this for us. I'm just not going to bother interrupting this event. I'm just going to wait till the mailman leaves. Maybe for next scene, JR, should I play as Cafe instead? Cafe's mask will be Link's face instead. Oh, I better check the chest inside the room. I don't think I did check the chest yet. Actually, no, I think I did. Well, this is pretty much worthless. I know I'm going to be waiting pretty close till midnight, but better to be earlier than to be later. Do I have all night's mask? Ooh. I should eventually talk to grandmother. If there's something I did look up in the spoiler log, one of the stories is pretty much junk, and the other one is pretty much the same as the regular game, getting you a piece of heart. One of the stories is junk, and the other one is a piece of heart. But I have to look into it again on which one I need to get the piece of heart. Strangely enough, Andrew actually gets down here just as midnight arrives. So, even though I did want to stop the Bombay robbery, I'll still have to make the Bombay robbery happen, though. But there's, like, not enough time for me to, like, make my way out over to North Clocktown after this conversation is over. I remember seeing one person streaming this, and they were talking about that they did like the Bombay robbery. They stopped the Bombay robbery. I'm like, how can you stop the Bombay robbery if you're doing this cut? If you're in the middle of doing this, and I'm thinking there's just no way. Yeah, part of me was kind of angry, but also confused. Yeah, part of me was angry, but also confused. Yeah. Oh yeah, and using arrows just blows them up. I remember you telling me that before, JR. Like, you just use steroids, and it's like all of a sudden he blows himself up. It's like, oops. All of a sudden it's like, oops. Oh wow, that's junk. A red rupee for sale. Oh, Jaeger, you know how I got the Great Fairy Sword? I think it was right where that recovery heart was. Only cost a rupee. Only 1 rupee. Oh, whatever then. Technically, the only people Link does kill in all Korean them are Kotek and Kumi. Well then, how is it that we see them again in Majora's Mask? What about the bosses at the end of the game? Or the bosses at the end of the temples, I mean. Oh, okay. It's the Goron. It's the Goron. Alright, let's go over to Laundry Pool, then we're gonna skip ahead to the second day. I don't know what I should do. Couples mask or Keaton slash postman's hat. I just realized I don't have the postman hat. One of the 3 masks I'm missing is the postman hat. I don't know which other 2 I'm missing though. I think Brima's mask is supposed to be here. And I forget what's supposed to be here. The Romani mask. Okay, so I know pretty much which mask I'm missing now. The Bremen's mask, Romani mask, and the Postman hat. Romani's mask, I'm not going to be able to enter the milk bar without that. Postman hat, I'm not going to get a prize in the post letter. And Bremen's mask, I know I'm not going to be able to do the side quests to how you get the bunny hood in the regular game. Oh god, this is laughable to look at. I know we're gonna have to do this twice in a row. Yes. Those are the only 3 I'm missing right now, Jagar. Those are the only 3. I know if I looked enough, if I looked at the grid long enough, though, I'll eventually find out what the 3. I would know which mask I'm missing. And yes, Postman's hat's supposed to go there. The Primus mask's supposed to go there, and Ramadi's mask is supposed to go there. I guess maybe I'll save couples match for last. I'll just do the Keaton and Postman hat first. Yeah. But when I do reset the clock, though, I will do the couples. I will go right to the mayor's office first, and then show off the couples mask. So I get something from the mayor. And that guy was playing on the music box. Gru's. What's the guy from Skyward Sword? Starts with a G, I think. I want to say Gru, but that can't be right. Gru's from Despicable Me. Oh, Groose, actually. Groose. I'm gonna have to pause here for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Actually, I should be able to go inside now. Oh, that's a letdown. Yeah, I made sure that the express mail to Mama was still in the normal game. Well, I know I gotta miss Magus, but I'm gonna be getting another one. To be fair though, Jager, I already have a Miss Magus, so even though I don't get one, I already have one anyway. Oh, Jager, remember before what I said about the mailman getting the letter to himself to flee? We might have to fast forward to the night of the final day just for this to happen. I'm gonna stop for a minute though, just to read the letter. To myself, you have been doing a great job delivering the mail. I have a request for my hard-working self. All the townsfolk have taken refuge. I want myself to flee too. Even if it is not written as a schedule, I want myself to flee. Please, for me. Even if it's not written on the schedule, yet it is still on the. Yet he still has a schedule for tomorrow. What do you remember now, Jagar? I'm sorry, buddy. I don't have the mask. I have delivered your postmistress. Oh my, it can't be. You're still here? Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible. But oh my, well, what should we do? It's from Cafe. It's priority mail. I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You fleed out. That's an order. Understood. I wish I had the Romani mask for this next scene right here as well. Tells us even through thick and thin, his favorite customer would eventually show up, and strangely enough, it's Link. Strangely enough, it's Link. I have decided to flee. It is an order for the postmaster. I am now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it. And this is where I need to get the You Fool button again, Jagar. Give me a sec here, guys.
You fool!
Well, I have the button now, though, just in case now I need to go, just in case something happens again. Ice traps are not a thing, as you've seen them already, though. But the moment I see that you are a fool, then I have to pull. Then I have to use the button. Whoops. I'm tearing up a little bit while I'm pressing the buttons. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm not crying, I just have something stuck in my eye. Stupid thing won't come out. Now I am going to do this again a second time. Although I am going to fast forward the clock a little bit this time though, Jagar. With the sun song. Okay, I think that should be the right time now when the office is open. The couple's mask. What a nice reminder. So a young couple has been married. I'm wondering, did my wife flee? Why? What did you just say? Yes, everyone. We are all worried for our families. Why don't we end this meeting? But Mr. Mayor! That will do. Whether you're stubborn and will stay and guard your family, or if you prefer to run far away and seek shelter. This is about for people to decide on their own. Thank you for allowing me to put this end to his pointless bickering. Adults are so stubborn. It is shameful. Here is a token of my gratitude. Well, I may be an unreliable mayor, but at least my family can depend on me. I want to protect my wife. Well, little mayor tour. Oh yeah, I got the couple's mask. Yes, pretty much. I would actually love to hear Kent Melville say that as Link from Super Mario Brothers. Don't worry, everyone. I will go inside the moon and destroy the evil mask, forcing a collision with Clocktown. This is the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. This is where we throw our heads back and laugh. In a way, yeah. The moon dungeons, all 4 moon dungeons are supposed to be like a specific are supposed to be the moon dungeon of 4 dungeon paths are all designed from like different parts of Link, or all the 4 masks. I mean, 4 different forms of Link. I mean, I can't talk straight. I had too much to drink. I can't talk straight anymore, Jigger. I had too much to drink. I'm on my 4th right now. Though in my defense, this is my final 2. Alright, well, this time I guess we'll go... This time I'm just gonna wait for the mailman to leave. But yeah, you know, just like the 4 dungeons, the 4 moon dungeons are all supposed to be the 4 different forms of Link. One for male, one for young Link, one for Deku Link, one for Goron Link, one for Zora Link. Almost 11 this time, but perfectly just before. And just like before, I'm not gonna bother doing the Bombay robbery. I still need that event to happen, just like before. Although, should I go to the Curiosity Shop on night of the 2nd day, Jagar? Sakunuma comes back to Cloudtown on the night of the 2nd day with the robbed him a bob bag and tries to sell it to the Curiosity Shop owner. We don't really get anything in during that cutscene though. We just see Sakunuma and the Curiosity Shop owner arguing, and then that's it. We don't actually get anything from watching this scene. I better do a poke check first just to make sure. Someone got a low kicks What the heck is a low kicks anyway? Oh. Well, I refused it back then at launch, and I still kind of refuse the game today. Yeah, the problem with the game was the moment, just like most of the games that be released, by the time release it rolls around, everybody I know on Twitch is like playing the game afterwards. And Scarlet and Violet was pretty much one of those games I just hated, and just was pissed off at seeing a lot of people playing it for themselves. Then I found out it was bloated with glitches, and a lot of stuff on it was broken. To be fair though, I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and months. This was like probably about. I want to say this was like months after the game released, and there was one. And some of the missions. There was one part where I experienced some of the missions being out of order. Well, Jagger, you want to hear about one part that I found where the story broke for me? This is single player mode on the game, okay? Oh, I better return the pendant. I was just about to go right to the night. I was about to go right to the shop. Well, there was one part though. This is not the part though where I already was playing the three characters: Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. And Trevor was already moving into Los Santos, about relaxing here. But then one day out of the blue, though, I had a mission for Trevor where I had to drive right back to Floyd's apartment, and all of a sudden, though, it played the cutscene where Deborah showed up, and you know what happens, right? GTA 5. Well, anyway, though, what happened was, first off, though, I'm already playing the three characters. Like I said before, playing the three characters. One day, I'm playing as Trevor. I go right back to the apartment of Floyd. Go right back to Floyd's apartment. Deborah shows up, and this plays up the cutscene where. And this plays up the cutscene, though, and I should point out, though, I haven't done the mission where Michael and Trevor do this Martin Madrazo mission, and they hide out in Sandy Shores, and this is supposed to be later, though, where Floyd and Deborah are supposed to be getting killed. Yeah, Trevor goes right back to the apartment, Deborah shows up, she's all pissed off, and at the very end of that cutscene, Trevor leaves, closes and locks the door, and is covered in blood. And then all of a sudden, Wade shows up, and of course, Wade's all like, "Oh, Deborah's here! Oh, why'd you go meet them?" And then, and at the end, Trevor finally refuses him to. Wade refuses and finally puts him in the truck, and then they go off to the strip club, and then right afterwards, that becomes Trevor's next safe house, though. But here's the thing, though. Here's the kicker, like I said, though, Jagar. This is supposed to be later. I haven't done the mission, though, where I haven't done the Martin Madrazo mission, where Michael and Trevor do this little part for, like, Martin Madrazo, and then they both hide out at Sandy Shores. And then right afterwards, I'm kind of lost playing as Franklin after this. And fast forwarding after doing the mission, I'm like about playing Franklin, trying to go outside Michael's house, and for some obscure reason though, I couldn't launch the mission where I all of a sudden do the next mission as like Michael or Trevor or something like that. It just would not load up at all. I'm like thinking, what the hell is going on here? Why is it not loading up the mission? Doesn't make any sense. There must have been a patch or something that came out after I started a new game, because eventually I started a new game and this never did happen, and the mission right afterwards where Floyd and Deborah showed up, though. Finally, finally loaded up later in the game than usual. And the mission where Michael and Trevor loaded up just fine with the Martin Madrazo mission, and then they hide out at Sandy Shores. And I was able to do the mission where Franklin goes to Michael's house, and then it swaps to you playing as Michael and Trevor again. This is confusing as hell, actually. I'm gonna stop. Confusing how to explain this story. Oh, good. Right on time. $100. That means it's a rupee pincher, you miser. $200. Well, why don't you just offer even less? And you know, this is the bomb bag. How about if I tell him about you? Alright, fine, I'll take it, but you're guilty too. Don't be a fool. A seller of stolen goods is just a middleman who's trying to provide his customers with good product. Look, I know nothing. If it comes to me, I buy it. I'm a charitable organization that helps people in need. I understand. Then the total is... It's 50 now, so there you go. Wait, you said... What? You said 100! Oh, so you don't want me to take it off your hands? Wait. It's a deal. It's a deal. This is curiosity shop, but my guy is taking advantage of me. I just want my fair share. And right afterwards, he leaves and goes back to Iconic Canyon. So that's where we're gonna go now, Iconic Canyon. Why does he exit out the western exit when he should be heading to the eastern exit? I don't know, who cares? And yeah, he is the middleman. I'm thinking of that hilarious scene from from James Bond. I mean, what you do is just take that quantum shake, flush it down the toilet, cut out the middleman. Oh, the piece of heart, just like the regular game. I found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as a safe house for keeping the stolen goods. Apparently his name is Sokka. He came to the shop last night and I followed him. His storage for things he's stolen is on the other side of that rock door. Only Sakin can only in. The only way in is to wait for Sakin to arrive. I'll wait. I made a promise to Anju. He will show up. I got my stone mask on, so Sakin can't see me. He's showing up. I don't know what happens to Sokka after he goes inside, though. We see him open the door, go inside. Coffee follows him. We go into the next room, and Sokka is nowhere to be found. Look, there's a mask there. It's the sun mask. Now coffee's one of the coffee sounds is from the Rosa sisters. Now I've done it. Or it must be Navi making that sound. Or Tattle, I mean. Gotta do it before it gets to the end. I've done this plenty of times, though. I can do it. Yeah, I messed up and called her Navi before. My mistake. Oh god, this music is unfitting right now. This is so unfitting for right now with them both here in the hideout. Whatever happened to Celia from Phantom Hourglass? Or Celia, I think her name was called. There's still time. I must get back to town. Well, yeah. And I'm like hearing that thinking that's just so unfitting for like that whole cave. Hopefully I did everything correctly. I love this scene though because somebody actually did post it up on YouTube with the bell chimes about tolling away in the background. Oh good, Andrew's still here. There is sometimes though where you do mess up this mission and Cafe shows up though without Anju here. Like you forgot to give her the pendant of memories, and she actually leaves him for Lon Lon Ranch, or Romani's Ranch. I mean, sorry. She heads to Romani's Ranch. Hopefully next time I play this game will be the last. But hey, at least we get one good highlight out of this. Still seeing the completing the couple's mask. Okay, this is just weird. In a way, kind of fitting though. Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together. Oh, this makes me want to cry though. Yeah, all I got for this was magic. I need to, for next time though, guys, next time I play this game, I definitely have to look up on the spoiler log how to get, Postman hat, Bremen's mask, and Romani's mask. I'm gonna have to look these up between now and next week. But I think the next time though, guys, will be the last. And I still have to find out the sword upgrade. So I think the next time I play this game, Jaeger, the 3 masks, the sword upgrades, and then I think we'll be pretty much ready to go do the cast, and then we'll be pretty much ready for Moon. We're about to die and you want to make a deposit? Well, yes, I do, because I'm about to rewind time. Also, I find it weird how when you rewind the clock back to day 1, he still remembers the amount of rupees he deposited too, Jagar. The hilarious thing is, you rewind the clock and go back to day 1, he still remembers the amount of rupees that you deposited. You know what's really sad? I never did see a bank ever again after this game, Jagar. You know what's really sad, Jagar? I never seen a bank in a Zelda game ever again after this one. I would say the same for Kinstone Fusions and Minish Cap as well. They never did make a return for them. This is some missed opportunities here, Nintendo. I would have loved Kinstone Fusion and the bank both making a return. Well, not together in like the same game. Oh, absolutely not. But I would still love to see a bank again at least. But again, though, guys, that's about it for now. I'm gonna call it a night right here for now and finish drinking some of this and go off to bed. I'm getting kind of tired, and it's a good spot here where to call it a night. We're almost near the end of the game, guys. We pretty much got the 4 remains. The only thing I was gonna do was get the final 3 masks and I guess look up about how to get the sword upgrades too. But pretty much till the next time we play this game, though, guys, I think we're pretty much finished. It's gonna be pretty much time for us to go do the moon and finish the game right here.